Welcome to Eagle Vision for Tuesday, January 29, 2019. I'm Kiera, and today's top story highlights some interesting developments in astronomy.
Scientists have been recently able to place timestamps on the various craters on the moon and compare those past impacts with known impacts here on Earth. Sarah Mazare at the University of Toronto stated, "We can use our closest neighbor to learn a lot more about Earth's history." With no atmosphere and no plate tectonics, the moon's surface preserves a record of nearly all of its 4.5 billion years of craters. If the moon sat through a hailstorm of impacts, Earth should have experienced the same storm, and therefore the same rate of cratering. In the past, it's been unclear how old most lunar craters are, until now. Planetary scientist Rebecca Gent from Toronto realized in 2014 that the youngest craters on the moon were surrounded by large rocks, debris excavated by the impact that formed the crater. Those large rocks absorb heat from the sun during the lunar day and radiate it back out at night in wavelengths of light visible to NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. Gent states that, right away you could see the young craters propping out, but the older craters were surrounded by rocks that had been beamed down to the dust over time, so they didn't glow as brightly at night. Using the few craters whose ages were already known, scientists are now able to plug formulas into their computers and timestamp all 111 moon craters. Scientists can then compare those with 38 of the largest known craters here on Earth, and compare the study.
Scientists now say those craters are lining up almost exactly.
Today I'm here with Mr. Jones and Shay. Shay, why do space debris and craters hit the moon more frequently than it appears on Earth?
Because the moon doesn't have an atmosphere, but the Earth does, and it causes the space debris to burn up.
Okay, Mr. Jones, what new technologies are emerging to fight asteroids?
Well, one of the new technologies for 2020 is the ARM program, where they have a asteroid robotic machine that is going to collect space debris, boulders, and they're going to use it to propel toward the asteroids. And by doing this, any near-Earth asteroid will be pushed away to potentially cause the asteroid not to hit the Earth, okay, which would devastate life on Earth if the asteroid is of great size.
Okay, are there any technologies that are out now that fight
well,
asteroids?
you got ARM, and then you have Hammer. Hammer is a new one. It's a rocket propelled, where they're going to take rockets and attach to the asteroid and push it gradually. That's the only technology that's being worked on as of today.
Okay, do you think they're going to be effective?
Yes, it could be effective. I mean, one thing that we teach in physics that I teach is projectile motion. So if you can launch it and it can hit it, and if you can just push it, if you could catch it, let's say 100,000 miles from Earth, if you can push it 1 degree, then it will miss the Earth by almost 1,000,000 miles. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, near-Earth asteroids fall in that 100,000 mile range, where it's too close for comfort for people here on Earth to have it to come that close.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for your time.
You're welcome.
The entire article was fascinating. To check out the full article, you can log on to our website at hornlaketv.com. We posted the link on our front page. It's now time for today's birthdays. Happy birthday to Elijah Bello,
Aaliyah Hogan,
Jessica Jean,
Ariana Johnson,
Shamira Johnston,
Kennedy Moore,
and Jessica Redeemer. Happy birthday! It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we're moving fast. CTC West Tour sign-up deadline is this Wednesday. The tour is for sophomores only. Be sure to sign up by Wednesday. Spirit Club will meet January the 31st at 7 a.m. at E16. Please attend. Also, sign-up sheets for the upcoming games are outside E16. Stop by anytime. See Gage or B. Croft for any questions. Sophomores, the sign-up sheet for the ACT are on the counselor's table in the comments. This is a free administration opportunity during school hours. However, you must sign up. The ACT is a requirement if you plan on taking dual credit classes your junior year. The deadline for signing up is February the 8th. Seniors, you need to make sure you completed your FAFSA. You also need to be actively looking for scholarships and calling schools you haven't heard from to find out what items you need to complete for the application process. If you have been accepted to the school, you need to get your housing fees ready. They usually start to release this information in March. The ASVAB test will be given on February the 13th. Students with high scores can qualify for better benefits and high-paying jobs. Many students have also increased their ACT scores after examining their weak points from the ASVAB. To sign up, visit the counselor's complex. Sheets are on the table. Seniors, we need you to continue sending us pictures for the senior video. Upload your pictures and videos to hornlaketv@gmail.com. We have lots of video content you don't get to see here on the show. Head to hornlakehigh.com and click on the subscribe link to get full access to our YouTube library. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we're better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.